Hello, this is Jessica Albert 13. Let's play Dragon Age 2! But you might notice something a little different. I'm not exactly at the last point I left off in the video. Mostly because, since no one was commenting and I was getting absolutely 0 views, I just decided to screw it and play the game. But now I'm bored and I feel the need to listen to myself talk, so I'm going to tape the great adventures of Felicia Day and Hawke. It was the one downloadable content thing I haven't done yet. Memento of the Mark of the Assassin. Or Felicia Day's Great Adventure, I like to think of it like that. Would you like to play Dragon Age 2 Mark of the Assassin? Why, yes. You might notice Fenris is missing. This is after the ending of the game, so I'll let you fill in the blanks. Fin didn't make it. Yeah, but Anders did. Because I love Anders. He's like the Bianca of the game. Don't you feel kind of guilt-ridden if you don't choose him as a romance choice, almost? Well, Fenris is just sort of there. Anders is actually trying to do something. He's a rebel. He has a purpose. Fenris is just sort of hanging around. He mostly just mopes and complains. He has his own mansion and doesn't do anything with it. I would be throwing parties every single freaking night. I'd be the richest elf in the neighborhood. But he does nothing. I don't know why he has so many fangirls. Sure, I romance him and all, he's cute, and the whole sex cured his amnesia thing, whoa. But when it comes to the boys in this game, Anders. When it comes to the girls, that is a difficult choice between Isabella and Meryl. Let's see, who should I take with me? I'll take little Meryl and Evelyn. Oh wait, yeah, he's already in there. Sorry, too many mages. Mark of the Assassin. In this DLC, you'll actually see Orlais, the French area of this game. Which is really why okay, if you're gonna buy Dragon Age 2, be prepared to buy the DLC, because if you buy it alone, you will be bored to death.
You've been wasting my time, Beric. It stops now.
Seeker, you wound me.
The champion nearly starts a war, and you're all too happy to bury it beneath your words. You will tell me about the Kunari.
What's left to say? The Arishok was killed and a champion crowned.
And yet we had Orlesians threatening sanctions of every kind and measure. What happened at Chateau Hain? What happened with Tallis?
You've heard about her?
We had someone there, but they lacked your access. Whatever Tallis was to the champion, it seems like it angered a nation.
Thousands of lives were at stake, Seeker.
Thousands of lives of Felicia Day's fanboys and fangirls.
Nicely non-specific. Alright, let me set the scene. An ambush, an invitation, a hunting party.
Oh, she's totally crushing on Varric. I would be, if I was stuck in a room with him for
all because
the
of
amount
Tallis.
of time he takes to describe 7 years.
And of course, there's no one.
All I know is it had something to do with you and nobles. Edge is usually very reliable.
Reliable at leading us into an ambush, you mean?
Why? It's not always an ambush.
What do you know?
Alright. Maybe sometimes
Watch
it's an
what you
ambush.
say.
And there is the champion of Kirkwall. You die today.
You know how many people have said that? My red-haired savior! Hey, Tallis, since, Fenris is dead, you could totally be my new elf! Actually, that doesn't make sense. Why is Fenris dead if the gallows incident hasn't technically happened yet? I probably shouldn't talk during these loud action sequences.
Kill her. Kill all of them.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I'm trying to do a wolf whistle.
Who the blazes is
Very hard to keep an eye on the camera and my game at the same time. Hey, Anders, darling. Heal. Wait, I did that wrong. I haven't played the game since the last time I uploaded something to YouTube. But I Dragon Age, thank you.
sloppy? You think the crows would be better at this? They've been doing it for ages.
Oh, I wanted a
Interesting
bigger
entrance.
view of your
You have
ass.
some fine moves.
I do, don't I? My name is Tallis, and I've been looking for you.
Looking for me?
Looking for the woman who has an invitation to Chateau Hain, to be specific.
Oh, that's what Edge was on about. You remember? Duke Prosper, the one who fawned all over you at the Champion of Kirkwall banquet. He talked about a hunt.
I doubt I'd go to such a thing.
I was hoping you'd reconsider. The Duke is a delightful host, or so I hear.
Let me guess, this isn't just a social call?
I need to relieve him of something he has no right to possess. And I can't do it alone.
You want us to be thieves?
Well, stealing from Orlais is never wrong. Or so I've been told.
There's always a catch. Nobody ever helps us unless there's a catch.
This isn't how I was planning
Oh,
to
that
ask you
sounded
this.
just
I
like
was picturing an
that
introduction
awakening,
with
Anders.
less blood.
Why not? I hear the Orlesians make excellent cheese.
That's right. You're Ferelden, aren't you?
We're not actually dog people, despite whatever rumors you've heard.
I'll keep that in mind.
So tell me, what exactly is it you want to steal?
A jewel.
A jewel
Thinks
you
it's
already
valuable.
have in your
And it
possession.
is. Just not in the way he
Liar.
believes. What's more, he shouldn't have it in the first place. He who wishes to walk on water must first learn to swim.
Jesus.
Come with me to Chateau Hain. I'll explain everything on the way. If nothing else,
Yeah,
you get
because
fun wine
catching
and
a
fancy
boat
company.
to Orlais will be so
But
easy.
I hope you want more than that.
It's kind of
I don't like
sad.
the sound of this, Hawke. You think it's a trap? Or you don't want to steal from a noble? I don't think we should be breaking laws for someone we just met.
Breaking laws for someone we just met. That's how I've gotten to know about all of you. Okay. Yeah. Mark of the Assassin is the only DLC content where you actually get to go to another country. And the Legacy DLC, that one's really interesting, but you're just in like this big underground prison. And Mark of the Assassin, you get to see the famed Orlais that everyone keeps talking about in these games. Well, you don't really get to see a town, you get to see a castle, some nice landscapes. And of course, if you're a fan of Felicia Day, you must buy this DLC. Because without DLC, Dragon Age 2 is really, really, really boring. Oh yeah, and the robes and staff I'm wearing, got them from the Mage item pack. And oh yeah, Mage item pack also gets Anders and Meryl, a little accessory. Let's see. Anders gets Ring of the Awakened, which is a little better than the Seal of Dumat. And Meryl gets a ring called the Inner Eye. Level up Merrick while I'm at it. Let's see now, who should I take with me to Chateau Haine? Isn't like Haine French for hatred or something? Like detestment or hatred, some weird, terrible word. Also, like Legacy, Market the Assassin is a DLC content where your sibling can tag along. If your sibling is alive. If your sibling's dead, then Bethany and Carver cannot tag along with you as zombies. Taking you, obviously. I mean, this is a difficult choice. I kind of want to take Carver, but then I kind of don't. Isabella is a hell of a lot of fun to take on this quest. But then I'd have 2 rogues. Screw it, Isabella's coming.
The jewel we're after is called the Heart of the Many.
Interesting name.
Interesting jewel. All I care about is getting it away from the Duke. Here's the problem. The heart is in a vault, behind who knows what kind of traps. Protected by a private army of Orlesian chevaliers. All inside a fortress that was designed to be impregnable. And let's not forget,
Then how did the
it's on the side of
chevaliers
a
get
mountain,
out and get
in the middle
food?
of nowhere, surrounded by monsters.
Yes, Isabella and Aveline are particularly fun to bring along on this DLC content because they actually have these really cool side quests you can do.
I'm just as tears, Prosper. When is this going to get started?
Presently. All right, everyone. You'll know the tradition, yes? The first to find and slay a wyvern wins the honors of the evening. And bragging rights, of course. Good luck to you all.
Great weather we're having.
Lovely day for a hunt, don't you agree? Very outdoorsy.
Ah, the champion of Kirkwall. These are honored guests.
If this actually happened after the events at the gallows, wouldn't I be wanted for murder
Please
and Anders
excuse
wanted
me.
for explosive
There's a
murder?
contradiction in terms. Also, I am told.
A chastened. Here.
Oh yes, you are Ferelden, aren't you? You would know these people.
They traded in Lothering sometimes. My family never had a problem with them.
See that, Kahir? Now you have someone to speak to. He's so very chatty, let me tell you. And
You're
who
so
is
very
this lovely
French.
specimen?
Oh, stop
You
checking out
Your
Anders.
Grace.
And I see you brought assistance, already armed and armored. Wonderful. I must say, your presence is a surprise. When we spoke at the banquet, you seemed uninterested when I mentioned our hunt.
It's a favorite pastime of mine to find things and kill them, actually.
That's a good one.
So I hear. At any rate, I won't keep you from the hunt. Wouldn't want you to fall behind the others, yes?
I don't think I've ever encountered a wyvern before.
And why would you? They are exceptional beasts, magnificent cousins to the mighty dragon. My only advice, beware their poison. It's the deadliest thing about them, as well as the most valuable.
The sooner we get to the celebration, the happier I'll be.
Oh, I quite
Hawke
agree.
is an alky.
The festivities cannot come soon enough. Good luck to you, my lady. Remember, fortune favors the bold.
Does he say bold or bored? Anyways, I'll stop the video here for today. Level up Tallis, and I'll be back soon. Ta-ta!